Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is over to with DVD. How you doing? Now, I'm going to bring you the episode recaps 1, 2, and 3 on All the Queen's Men. Now, they have started their new season, and it's in season 4, and you can tell that Tyler Perry has put his non-golden touch on it by keeping them in the same damn day. Look, Tyler Perry, I'm going to tell you like I tell the rest of them. Get your hands off this show and let it progress naturally like it once was doing. And then that way you won't have to do like you did on damn Sisters and do a jump ahead. And then we still have Karen over there pregnant. Get your hands off this show. I'm talking to you real nicely. Let Christian Keys do his thing and stop keeping them in the same day. While I will say that you did wrap a thing up, but I'm still disappointed in the wrap up. I'll get to that in just a moment. So, season 4 opens up with the concierge and Madam having a conversation. So, concierge says he's trying to kill two birds with one stone. But Madam doesn't know that. So he's going to turn over Santiago. And she told him, look, you bitch, don't play with me. You love it when I play with you. Now, let me just say this on their interaction. Why does Madam always have to have her lips balled up in that scowl? I know she's supposed to be tough and whatnot, but every now and then, can you soften her up? I mean, in reality, even the toughest gangster smile every now and then. So, Madam, she loves her boys, right? So she doesn't treat the way she does things, and I like it. She doesn't treat Amp and Big D any differently from each other because it's only fair because that's her moneymaker. Well, her front moneymaker. So them having arguments and fighting on stage, that's messing with her money. So I'm glad she's not involved with this, but they're basically fighting over dime. Blue tells Amp, move forward with your AA, man. Get yourself together. Get your life together. Get right with yourself. And then Big D said, hey, man, don't you think you ought to say you sorry? You pushing it, bro. You pushing it. Because, again, that is still Madam's nephew. So, this is what I'm talking about. So, Santiago and concierge have a understanding. But, he's going to backstab both of them. So, concierge is working within his means and realm of how he does things. Because everybody has lost somebody in this, except for Madam. Really, technically, the concierge lost a brother in this war. All at the hands of Madam, though. Santiago lost a daughter who just happens to be the concierge's wife. So he's like, it was just a business arrangement, man. So, I never loved Lotus like that. But I think Lotus had some feelings for him. No, you didn't let this negress woman kill my baby. Oh, she gonna pay, especially being that she's a negress. We got to get the negresse. So back at the precincts, and we don't have any idea what the big white dude is that was doing the dancing. I can't even think of his name. The one who double-crossed Big D. But anyway, we're back at the precinct, and the DA and Davis are talking, and the Davis lets her know that she got some evidence that's going to finally get MARILYN DEVILLE. So now it's in a crunch time because Santiago over there plucking out Papa Cadillac's eye. So it's time to get Fuego involved. Fuego starts to look for information on trying to pick up the pings and the location on his computer as to where Papa's Cadillac may be. So we got to figure out what we're going to do with Trouble the Champ, right? Because it was the Black Rock Boys who said, the streets need a body. So it's either the vanilla, the chocolate one, or the chocolate nigga, or the vanilla nigga that wants the vanilla bitch that wants to be a nigga. I knew I was gonna get it right. So Tommy is doing what he does, and he's out there getting rid of the bodies. And who's to walk up? But somebody done made Smoke mad. We're introduced to a new character by the name of Smoke, and he seems to be very, very eager to get back in Madam's good grace. Seems like he's a pretty tough cat, and it looks like he's going to be very valuable to Madam in the long run. Back at Eden, the potential mayor gets with Babyface, and she's like, Babyface, I need a bun. He's like, what you need a bun for? Of course, she doesn't tell him what she needs the bun for, because she got to get rid of D.A. Ross in order for her to become mayor and to satisfy Madam. Tommy gets out the 6-foot hole that he's in and comes back to the establishment and lets Madam know, hey, no Smoke's still alive, right? Hey, we might need Smoke. Smoke looking for work. Yeah, I think about that. So Fuego gets doing what he does best, and while he's in there, he finds out that Concierge is smarter than we give him credit for. He scrambled the signal. Duh. We didn't know he was gonna do that. She plays Concierge to the left. The man had her at the dinner with the governor of the president or some shit, or somebody who works for the president. So he's well connected. So she has to use her brain a little bit better in order to get into the mind of the concierge. So the eye gets plucked out. And, Madam tries not to react because Cadillac taught her better than that. But she can't help it when it comes to Papa Cadillac. So she sees that and she definitely reacts. Next, we have D and Dime. And he gets ready to cash out. Come on, baby. Let me take you out to dinner. Let me take you out to, someplace real nice and treat you like you need to be treated. Dime, I really like you. So, Midnight's always trying to get into some cool, right? So he's like, man, what you about to get into? I'm about to get into some draws. What you about to get into? What is his name? Doc. And I said, I'm about to get in my sheets, man. I'm going to the house. But what he discovers is that it's something missing. So here comes Amp. Amp and Dime do have a history, right? And I don't even know why he's trying to get back with her, because I would. Bitch, please. No, you done went around there and told Madam the wrong thing. They had me down in the basement like I done stole money. And I'm that bitch's nephew. So, no. Me and you can't ever be cool again. But he's still trying to run up and behind her ass. Let me just say, in my opinion, I think that Big D and Dime make a better couple. But moving right along, we get to D.A. Rise and Davis, and Davis like, remember Davis isn't supposed to even care for D.A. Ross, but now they all buddy and shit because they think they got Madam in a chokehold because of the shirt she stole. That Doc is about to discover that she stole. So now we found out where Papa the Cadillac is. It's time for us to get on our private jet. Now I know she got it going on or what's not, but she private jet got it going on. Like that. Gas up the jet. I'm about to go to Mexico. Time back. I can't get with this like that. I am still with all the money that Babyface makes at the club. I am still trying to figure out why he needs to be a homosexual. I don't get it. laying up on that old lady taking her money and what's not. And she frazzled and she don't know how to, she been all up in the dirt, but she just doesn't know how to handle matter. Use your brain, lady. But anyway, she's they already made the attempt on their rise. But you know, that lady, madam, now you know. Just take out D.R. Ross yourself. Let her become the mayor and let you get off. Because, baby, that lady don't know what she doing. So, trouble's down in the basement. And what's down in the basement? The guillotine. She's like, oh, man. They don't kill me. I got to come up with something. Uh-huh. Yeah, you do. Because the streets need a body. Now, Midnight is doing something that I had no idea he was into. I knew he loved a cooter. Because I know he's like a sex fiend and whatnot. But now he over there doing the Coca-Cola. I'm like, what the hell? This is all the way wrong. Then he gets his old lady involved in it too. Next thing you know, who is it? Nobody but Doc. Doc is letting him know that he about to be in some serious trouble because what? Davis has the shirt. All because he wanted to run back up in that hole. Got to go. Super soak that hoe. And you got that Superman. That Superman. So now I'm going to get her the co-plate. And who does she run into other than Big D? Big D lets her know, I work out every day so I can eat these fries and, other things, like your pretty ass toes. He put her toes in his mouth one time, I think. But they never did get past second base. It's like, yeah, I thought you worked out to, I keep up with this six pack. I thought you worked out to, keep the six pack tight. No, babe, I work out to keep this, so I can eat what I want to. And it's nothing wrong with just, doing what you want to do as long as you do it within reason or whatnot. Yeah, he was working his magic on her. Die. Be careful with that one. So Doc still can't find his shirt. But before that, we have Madam going down the concierge spot. Popped his man. Next shot is for him. If you don't tell me what Santiago is, I might pop a Cadillac. So here's where Tyler goes wrong with me. Instead of going ahead and incorporating smoke into their repertoire, what do? They go down to Mexico, just three of them by themselves, where Santiago has a fortress of men with weapons. This that shit. This that Tyler Perry shit. Now, I know Madam's a bad bitch and whatnot, but you could have since Smoke has been incorporated into the show, you could have sent him down there with her. Then that way I would have felt more comfortable with this bullshit right here that I'm saying. But all in all, she takes care of it and handles it. So we go to the next episode, and that's going to be Careless Whispers. And this is what I'm talking about. I like the fact that, the storylines have somewhat been wrapped up on here. But to kill Santiago, that quickly. So the episode opens up with Madam wrecking things, as she does. And here goes Santiago. Hello, baby girl, welcome. So well. The thing about it is, Madam has a trick up her sleeve. Now, here's the trick. She has some type of gas that she's going to use to put them all to sleep. And she's going to make Santiago suffer. She hangs him out there on a stake like he was Jesus, child. But really caught my ear is that he called him Mayete. I guess that's nigga in Spanish. And Tommy is well versed in the Spanish languages, I see. A skill that I didn't know he had until today. But hey, you know how these things go in Tyler Perry land. So the future mayor is Miss Tandy's ass is over there reeling in what she's done. And so she invites Derrick Ross, because Derrick Ross really thinks she's her friend. She invites her over for drinks, and then she's like, I got to do it now. I got to do it now. And she chokes again. This lady is not a Miller. She's a fucker. She like to do nasty things in the bedroom. Kind of sick things in the bed. While her crimes are in the actual arena and trafficking and whatnot, she's not a Miller. Especially for her friend. So Sanders Pappy goes to see Fuego. He lets him know that he really misses his daughter. He's at his wit's end. Now, mind you, Fuego had nothing to do with what happened to his daughter. But, Fuego can't understand that because Madam has him by the nuts. This part right here, I don't understand. Smoke goes by the club or whatever, and he roughs up Madam Security. I mean, this is not a good look for someone who needs work for her, I would think. But, we're in Tyler Perry land now. We used to be in Concierge land. Well, Tyler Perry just letting us use his studios and whatnot. Now he had to put his dirty hands on the show. I know I'm not the only one pissed off about that. So now we have Diamond D. He finally sweet talks her out her drawers, right? Next thing I know, D lets one off him after 2 pumps. Y'all, when I tell y'all didn't have to do D like that. Y'all didn't have to do D like that. He was like, baby, I was just so excited, baby. I had to just let one off. And wait a minute. Oh, the condom broke. Oh, so sorry, D. So I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to let that condom break or whatever. And then she finally tells him that she's on the pill, which she should have led with that. He's like, you don't have no worries. I'm clean, baby. Madam gets us checked out. But she don't want an STD. He said, no, they changed the STI. Whatever. Vanilla. Nigga. What the issue is here. She still got a little thing for him. We get down to the Detective Dave. She needs everything to go just the way she wants it to go. So she meets with Madam's doctor. And some kind of drug that he's prescribing for her that she wants him to stop giving. Do they say what it is? Why? Because we're in Tyler Perry land now. Very easy to say, I need you to stop giving her something that's helping her conscience, helping her sleep. Some type of medication. We have no clue what this medication is. Just say, I need you to stop giving them the pills. So here we go. Midnight with the actual desires of his, and he's over there doing what he does best, molesting the hell out of this woman. Moving right along. Moving along. So Doc speaks to Midnight, and he lets Midnight know that, the shirt is still missing, and he knows for a fact that the detective has the shirt. So now it's time to tell Madam. Did she tell you to stop screwing that damn detective? Yeah, she did. So they like, what the hell? Now that I'm thinking about it, somebody's still missing. Trouble. So it's time for amateur night. We need to figure out who our new amateur is going to be, because we got to replace Champ, right? Quote unquote. So they do a little amateur night and whatnot, and they pick their dude, and he meets with Jay Sean. So here we go with the non-progression of time. This just happened yesterday about the shirt. And so, man, I'm like, yeah. He's like, she's not going to go after me for the murder show. No, because she won't matter. So trouble's in the basement. And her bladder's been going off. She's like, Blue Man, you got to let me out of here. I make more money than the other dudes. I'm one of Madam's biggest money makers. And she said, get your piss ass somewhere. hilarious. She does do a lot of that in there. But, you know, she decides that she's gonna just throw Champ under the bus. That's some weak dick shit. I don't like this character much. I knew they would choose her over I knew they would choose her over Champ, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not feeling that character too much. And I know why. She can't act. That's what it is. So Carla reminds her that the streets need a body between Champ and Trouble. So Madam goes to see Trouble. And she's like, well, nigga, you gonna handle it. Cause the streets need a body. And I'm tired of the Black Rock boys bothering me, so you gonna handle it. See, she punks up. And this is what I don't like about this character as well. She all acting all tough and shit, but then she turns right into a woman when it's time. A bitch ass woman at the. So Madam goes to see Champ. What her name is? Trouble. And she's down there talking to Trouble, and the Trouble is like, you know, what you gonna do, Madam? Let me out. I'm your top earner. And she's like, let me make some money. No. The streets need a body. So you're gonna have to fix this shit. And since you're telling me that everything with Champ's idea, I'm gonna let you handle it. So Trouble is all tough and hard up until moments like this. Bitches up real quick. So we find out Lola still works for the police department. And now we got options. And so does Casanova. Yeah, that's the white guy's name with the big body who thinks he can dance but really can't. So Dime gets in trouble for doing what she does best. You know, she needs an amateur. So she kind of jones on the amateur guy that didn't win, the guys that didn't win. And one of them is like a punk bitch. So he goes out and decides he's going to attack Dime. But guess who saves the day? Amp. And so Tanner gets with Babyface. She's like, come on, you have to do this for me. I can't do this. This ain't me. And so she tells him the truth about Mal. Wrong move, Tandy. You know you can't tell what's going on with you and old girl. So Tommy is over there with Madam, and he says, "May I suck your toes for you?" Fuck that shit. Boy, I tell you, it must be nice. Tommy knows she has other dudes or whatever, but you know, it's when it's time to get her lit up and somebody's not special in her life, she'll light it up with Tommy. So it's time to introduce Smoke to the concierge, right? Yeah. Okay. That's gonna work. Yeah, that's a good idea. Introducing the crazy nigga on a pretty nigga. Now, Madam got, speaking of feet, you know, I don't have the best looking feet, so Madam got those, definitely has, which I'm surprised she let those things show on TV. Cause back in the day, when she was up on America's Next Top Model, before she started modeling, perfect. Boy, she got those model feet now. Nothing like Claudia Joy. But I see a couple bunnies, like with Ashley. So now we're ready for episode 3, 99 Problems. And in this episode, we're gonna find out a lot more of what's going on with Madam and her crew. But at the same time, this episode is it's just okay. You know, it's not really like action packed like most of her episodes. So episode 3 opens up with Madam talking to the concierge, or episode 4, I'm sorry, talking to the concierge, and she calls him Raphael, which was weird to me because I thought that was the brother's name. But hey, when Tyler Perry, you know how he throws continuity right out the damn window. So drop down in the comments, let me know what's his name, Raphael. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. You know how we are. We can pick up on stuff and he expect us to forget the shit. But that's neither here nor there. Move right along. So they having a conversation, and then she told him that she left old Santiago out there for the crows to pluck. And the wind to suck. If you know, you know. So he says, well, you always been creative with how you do death. And she said, well, you know, that's nothing compared to what I have in store for your black ass. Then she lets Lola in the building because she tells Blue to go get her. And then Blue doesn't want to leave her alone with Lola. She's like, what the fuck she gonna do to me? Right. We're talking about Madam. You gotta show you don't have any fear. Like she did Santiago, which in all actuality, being that Santiago was a part of the cartel with the three of them busting up in there like that. Child, I don't know about that. Even on Family Business, they don't send each other in unless they have to, and with a few people. I mean, you know, Vegas has that special set of skills, but he is also very smart. Okay, it seems to me that on here, Madam is not nearly. She's kind of erratic with her moves. So Trouble is over there sitting with Champ. Like, they still partners, but they are indeed partners in crime. But she know what she got to do. Cause remember, the streets need a body. So MARILYN DeVILLE, she goes over there like Cadillac DeVille. So he named his child MARILYN DeVille. Child, I can't make this up. So they go over there to the press conference, and what do we see? Tandy's ass. And that side hairdo. Some of it down, some of it up. What they call that, the asymmetrical. We wore that back in the 90s, y'all. But she go over there and let her know, you know, bitch, I didn't tell you to tell somebody else to do it. I told your black ass to do it. Oh, my goodness. Yes, and then, but before that, she slapped the shit out of Babyface. We don't like snitches over here. But, girl, you want to be in... I know he was confused because I was. I was like, why y'all have her slap his ass when y'all know that she expects full loyalties from her dancers? So in a boring scene that nobody cares about, which may tie into something, but I don't get it yet. A friend of Blue's from the military came to visit her, and she told her that one of their comrades passed away because he had that PTSD shit. Well, I believe Blue has it as well. I mean, Blue is fucked up in the head. Okay? But she is very loyal to Madam. So, Dime gives Scott, why I keep calling this dude by his first name? Alabaster. Alfester or whatever it is. What's his name on the show? Amp. She gives him a shot. And she goes ahead and agrees to go out with him. Child, this is about to be a mess. God, you know something done ramped up in her. Something on her. From Big D's D. That little shot squirt that he gave her. I mean, let me tell y'all now. Tell y'all a story. Back in the day, when I was a kid, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I still wish I was days. I still wish I was a kid again. I learned from my mother, who was, like I said, very liberal for a Southern mother in the 80s. Told me that don't ever get it twisted when a boy said, just let me put the tip in. Because you can still get pregnant. She said that sperm be up in that prick. That's what she told us. And she said it just like that. My mama was wise and wise enough to let us know what was out there in these streets, honey. And so, let me tell you, Dan, I don't think you in the clear, girl. Something came out of there. And something gonna come out of this. Just mark my words. While she's sitting up there eating Amp's ice cream. So Madam is at the restaurant, right? And she's chilling. She asks Tommy to come, and then Lola comes and she lets her know that she is working on getting her what she needs, and she gives her the time that she can get what she needs. The shirt. So Blue is so hood that she and in the streets with Madam, she forgot that she was supposed to be professional when she, hanging with the uniform buddies. So it's just a little bump on the shoulder, and she shows her black ass out there in the park where they go jogging. More signs of PTSD, in my opinion. So Madam meets with trouble. And, remember, bitch been in trouble since I met her. But she does bring the club in good money. More money than Champ. The Rock Boys, Champ thinks the Black Rock Boys are off their back. That is the impression that Madam and Trouble and the rest of them have given him. But in all actuality, the Black Rock Boys still need a body. It's going to either be the chocolate nigga or the chocolate bitch who want to be a nigga. I mean, the vanilla, I always mess it up. Or the vanilla bitch who want to be a nigga. Okay? So, MARILYN, Madam, tells old girl, the vanilla bee who wants to be a nigga, that she's going to do it herself. So Madam calls Tommy in after she dismisses Trouble and tells Tommy, it's time to get smoking by Concierge. He messed with the wrong one. So Lola done stole the shirt, y'all. That's all going on. But there's Davis over there, happy as a pig in mud, thinking she got it going on. But then, D.A. Ross come in. And she's like, we got it, girl. We got MARILYN, girl. We got MARILYN the bill. So they go down there to the club. They up in the club. About to everybody. Yeah, everybody. So they get up in the club, right? And they start surrounding the building. And they and Madam is like in her office doing what she does best, smoking and making phone calls. Because I don't see shit else she does. But that's neither here nor there. So why am I scared to say something bad about MARILYN? Like she gonna come and get me a song? Child, it's just a show, right? You see how I paused when I was talking bad about MARILYN? Child, she got me shook over here. But anyway, in the end, while Champ is comfortable, his demise is set, and Trouble lives up to her name. And that, my friends, is going to be the end of this episode. Stay tuned with me today, because I got them coming. I am behind, so the next one should be up probably with, I'm trying to decide between Potomac and the Real Housewives of SLC. I think I'm going to shoot for SLC, because that was fat. And it's time for me to talk about that whole hair and that whole dress. But anyway, come on in. This is Reality with DVD. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell button. You will be notified when I upload a video. My various platforms will be on my channel, where you can look on the description. And I do have my Cash App attached, so you can cash up your girl anytime you want to. And as I do when I close, I'm going to chunk them up. Deuces.